What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Bitcoin and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently, and it really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis, and make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We're nearly at 10k subscribers, so please tap that sub button now. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as you can see, in the past 24 hours or so, just taking a look at the 4-hour chart here, we can see that Bitcoin has continued to roll over to the downside. As we could see, we were forming a very nice A, B, C, and then D wave here, preparing potentially for this 42k mark to be hit again. And hopefully if we could have broke through that, we would have seen some really nice upwards price action for the whole of the market. But it seems as though we did start to roll over for Bitcoin and have continued to do so into what seems to be quite a bloody Sunday currently. From what we can tell, this is largely because of China essentially kicking pretty much all Bitcoin miners out of certain provinces today. So the hash rate for Bitcoin has actually dropped dramatically, and this is one reason why it seems as though the price action is falling. And also the other reason being the looming death cross, which I think has now actually been realized. So I think a lot of people are panic selling because of this as well. But from what we can tell, it does seem as though the death cross, for example, has already been baked into the price, as many people have already indicated. It is a lagging indicator, which means that it basically tells you what's already happened, essentially. And from what we can see here, it does seem as though essentially we've been pretty much in bearish price action ever since we got the flip of the EMAs here. Basically on the 4-hour chart here, we got a bearish flip of the EMAs. And then since then, we basically were stuck under the 20, as we can see. Stuck under the 20. We got this double bottom here, where we essentially seemed as though we bottomed out. This does look like it was a nice bearish divergence. I mean, a nice bullish divergence, sorry. As you can see, the price action continued to fall. But the actual relative strength of the price action here on the RSI was actually making higher lows, which means that basically the momentum of the downward swing was lessening. And then obviously we got this decent pickup back up to around this 40k level. But since then, we've been trading somewhat inside of this flag that we've seen here. We did actually get a fake out to the downside, and then we got this fake out to the upside, and now we're actually back underneath this resistance we've been stuck under for some time. Obviously the FUD in the market is keeping the price suppressed at the minute. It did look as though Bitcoin was basically making this A, B, C, and then D wave here, where it was going to retest the top of this resistance here nicely, something like this, where we were basically bouncing in and around this resistance, maybe for another leg up, which would be a nice E wave to meet this price target we've been looking for of around 42k. And if we could get above 42k, I do think that things would start to look very bullish again in general. But obviously, as we can see, we're rolling over again because of all the FUD in the market. And obviously, I think a lot of people are taking advantage of the fear about the death cross potentially. With the price currently, as you can see, it is currently heading down again, currently trading at around 33,900, 34k-ish. Looks like we are getting somewhat of a bounce off of this previous resistance here. This previous support at around 33.7, so it remains to be seen what's going to happen. But obviously, if we just take a look at the RSI, we are looking extremely overextended currently, and it does look as though there's a really large amount of volume currently to the downside, but it does seem as though we're getting into very oversold territory, as we can see here. So we are, every single time that we have hit oversold, really oversold, as we can see here. We got a nice bounce on the price here. Also here, we got almost oversold. Obviously here as well, we got ridiculously oversold. So pretty much every single time that we've got to these levels, we have seen a nice bounce. And obviously Bitcoin right now, there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the market, but it does look as though we're probably going to get a bounce to the upside quite soon. One thing that we are quite concerned about is that we're back underneath this resistance that we have been under for the past month or so, basically forcing the price down, as you can see. We did get this really nice fake out to the upside on basically some decent news in the market about Tesla potentially accepting Bitcoin again in the future. But obviously with all the FUD and suppression and market manipulation we've seen in the news, we are heading down again here. And it does look as though the price is currently bouncing in and around this level here, basically fighting to get a nice push to the upside again. But from what we can tell, we're probably gonna head into this very oversold territory soon, which will probably take us to down to around this 33k level, where we're probably predicting that we're probably gonna get a bounce. So the short-term price prediction, we do want to see Bitcoin bouncing here. Obviously, we are heading downwards and looking very oversold currently. And as we said, every time we've been oversold recently, we have had a bounce, and a pretty decent bounce at that pretty much every time, as you can see. So if we got a bounce as good as we did last time, we would be looking back up to around these 42k level. But obviously, things looking quite bearish today, and obviously it's a bloody Sunday, so there's a lot of psychology going into the market right now. But obviously in the long term, we do think Bitcoin's going to do extremely well, and currently the markets are being heavily manipulated in our opinion. So it's pretty obvious that there's some crazy volatility and price action going on at the minute. But I mean, if we just remove these lines here and just to get a broader idea of what's happening, basically for a month we've just been ranging between this 31k and 42k levels, and there's not really that much else to say really. As we can see, ever since we had the huge dip down to the downside here, we haven't really flipped bullish on our EMAs again on the 4 hour, apart from when we got this nice pump here. But we have flipped bearish again, and we have been seeing some downwards momentum here. But from what we can tell, every single time that we've come down into these levels here, anywhere below 33k really, we have bounced pretty much instantaneously. So we would be looking at these areas again as a potential big buy zone, especially now we're looking extremely oversold. So we would be anticipating a nice bounce here for Bitcoin as a short-term price prediction. In the next few days, we wouldn't be surprised if we were coming back up to the 38, maybe even the 39 or 40k levels, once basically the FUD in the market settles down again. And as we said, we've been stuck under this resistance line here, where we have come back inside of again. So hopefully we can get this A, B, and then maybe a C wave here, which would be nice to see. Something like an equal strength to this nice push up we saw here, which would take us to our price target of 42k. So, and as we said, we do think Bitcoin in the long term, I mean, 100k easily in the next year in our opinion, maybe 200 or 300k before a significant pullback. And then 5 to 10 years down the line, we wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin was 500k, maybe even $1 million a token, just because of the sheer amount of adoption that it's getting. And in our opinion, it's just unstoppable. So that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with PureVPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.